Hello everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Queen Dalina Niako, and in this video I'm going to tell you about the Commonwealth Scholarship. Commonwealth Scholarship is around the corner. The application is on for eligible applicants to start applying, and previously in my channel I invited a Commonwealth scholar to tell us the steps and the processes in applying for Commonwealth Scholarship. If you've not watched the video, I'm going to show you. You have to make reference to this video. This guy is someone who have experienced the processes involved in application of different scholarships, and if you're really interested, I think it's best you listen to those with experience. If you've not watched this video in my YouTube channel, I'm going to show you. Just scroll down to my video, locate this particular video, and in this video we talked about everything you need to know about the Commonwealth Scholarship. That being said, let's go back to the topic of today, which is the application or how to apply for the Commonwealth Scholarship. It is currently ongoing, and I'm sure if you're interested in scholarships, you may want to try this one. You may want to give it a try. I am going to give you the step-by-step process, the step-by-step involved in the application of this scholarship. So don't expect me to make this video really short. This is for people who are interested in a Commonwealth Scholarship, and if you are, I assume you should sit down and actually watch at the end of this video, because I'm going to go directly to the site, show you all the things you need, the step-by-step, and also give you tips which our friend has already told us, and I'm also going to give you tips from what I've gathered from different scholars. Of course, I have a lot of scholars and if you want, you may like to speak with some of them. So let's get started. Remember to subscribe to this channel and please share for people who might be interested. And also, if it's your first time attempting the Commonwealth Scholarship, please listen attentively and watch at the end of this video. Usually the application process for this scholarship is September. So the period of application is usually from September. So even if you miss this year's own, you can still gather all the requirements you need to be able to apply for the next year's own. I'm really trying my best to talk slowly. So, and we are going to watch or see this directly from my laptop. So I'm trying to cast it on the screen so that we can see it. Hope you can see it clearly. If you can't, I'm going to attach a link on the description. I'm going to attach a link in the description so that you can have a view. You can see what we are actually talking about. All right, so let's get started. I think I've said this severally and I haven't even started. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the overview of this Commonwealth Scholarship. Commonwealth Scholarship is actually a kind of scholarship offered by the Commonwealth Commission to the people or to the countries that have a colonial relationship with the Queen. These countries are countries where the Queen has been the head of state. So these are the Commonwealth countries, and they are the ones eligible for this scholarship. I am going to show you the countries involved. First of all, let's talk about the eligible countries. So if you don't fall under this country, this scholarship is not for you. We have the Bangladesh, Belize, Botswana, Cameroon, Dominica, Eswatini. In fact, these are the list of all the countries. Maldives, Mauritius. There are so many of them. They are not just only the African countries. No, there are still other countries, including the Indians. The overview. Commonwealth Scholarship is a kind of scholarship that gives opportunity to everyone in this country that I've mentioned. However, you can't apply directly to the Commonwealth Commission. You have to apply to the eligible or the selected agency, that is the scholarship agency for your country. there are different ways of selection. There are different ways which the selections are made. So when you apply to the agencies, they are going to do a selection. So these agencies are actually the ones who send the list to the Commonwealth Commission, if you understand what I mean. So from what is here, they said the program offered by the Commonwealth Scholarship. The Commonwealth Scholarship Commission in the UK provides the UK government scholarship scheme led by international development objectives. So that means the objective of this scholarship is for the development of the Commonwealth countries. It operates within the framework of the Commonwealth Scholarship and Fellowship Plan, and offers Commonwealth Scholarship Fellowship Plan, and offers a vivid demonstration of the UK's enduring commitment to the Commonwealth by attracting individuals with outstanding talent and identifiable potential from all backgrounds and supporting them to become leaders and innovators on returning to their home countries. So normally with this scholarship, you're supposed to return to your country to go and develop your country. But I want to tell you one thing: as a Commonwealth scholar, I mean, you're a Commonwealth scholar for life. You are a Commonwealth scholar for life. And it comes with advantage and prestige. So let's keep going. So this is the overview. Like I said, I'm going to attach the link to this. These are the eligibility: be a citizen or have been granted refugee in a Commonwealth country. Okay, so it means you have to be living in any of the Commonwealth countries. Be permanently resident in an eligible Commonwealth country. Be available to start academic studies in the UK by the start of the UK academic year. So this one in particular is for the 2023 year. So if you want to apply for this one, you should be available to start studying in the next year, September. By September 2023, or whichever year applications are made. Hold a first degree at least. So basically you need 2.2 or 2.1 for you to be able to apply for this. So you can't say because you have a lower class, second class, you cannot apply. This is very much available for people with second class. Okay, and you should be unable to afford study. You should be unable to study in the UK without the scholarship. So it means that for you to actually apply for this scholarship, you should be able to not afford a UK university. You understand? So obviously, scholarship are people who cannot afford school fees. So you should be able not to. You should not be able to afford a UK studies, and also have provided all supporting documents in the required format. Note it. You should be able to have provided your supporting statement in the right format. I'm going to make a next video to tell you how to actually write a support statement, especially if you're looking for scholarship. I'm going to get someone to do that for us. So I think it's good if you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, a disabled who has been able to actualize the required, a disabled with potential who has about 2.1 can also apply for Commonwealth scholarship and will be nominated through the Commonwealth Disabled Nominator. So there's actually a separate one for people with disabilities. So if you have a disability, don't give up, you can still apply. So let's go to how to apply. Like I've said, the application for Commonwealth scholarship is usually between September to October. So for this year's own, or rather for next year's own, it's going to end 18th October. That's the closing date, 18th October at 4. Applications must be made using this website. So you have to go to the application system and apply. Candidates must apply to one of the below nominating agencies as well as the CS nominating agencies. As well as the CSC. Nominating agencies will then put forward candidates to the CSC. The CSC does not accept direct application for these scholarships. So we have the national nominating agencies. This is the main route of application. And then we have the selected non-governmental organizations and charitable bodies. So what it means is that non-governmental organizations that can actually select you, or the charitable organizations, and you can apply through the National Nominating Agency. Okay, so each nominating agency oversees its own selection process. So you don't apply directly to the Commonwealth Commission. You don't apply directly to the Commonwealth Commission. You have to apply through a nominating agency, and these agencies are the National Nominating Body, or a non-governmental organization, or the charitable bodies. They are the ones, it's just like you have applied for a scholarship, and they will tell the Commonwealth Scholarship or the Commonwealth Commission that this candidate actually deserves this scholarship, and then they will recommend you. The Commonwealth will now send you an invite to tell you that you have been recommended. So each country actually nominate, they do their own nomination. So India will nominate, Nigeria will nominate, Ghana, Botswana, all of them will nominate, and then the Commonwealth will send you invites. But the main thing that will always make you stand out is your statement or supporting statement. That is what always makes you stand out, because the person from India has a first degree. You apply for Nigeria, you have a first degree, right? So what is going to differentiate both of you is what you write and how you present yourself. That's actually the main thing in this application. It also said that candidates must check with the nominating agency for their specific advice and rules for applying and their own eligibility criteria. So every nominating organization has their own criteria. Nominating agencies may set their own closing date for application, and this is actually the truth. Most times, nominating agencies close their application process. So if the CSC says 18th of October, like they have said, most nominating agencies may likely end before 18th of October. This is to actually enable them. In fact, for whatever reason, they most times close before the actual CSC date. Now let's talk about the supporting documentation. Applications must include supporting documentations to be eligible. Note that candidates are required to collect references on institution letterhead or an email clearly showing the sender's details from references, and then upload them to the application system in PDF format with their other supporting documentation. This is a change from previous years when references will receive a separate email requesting their statements. So this time around, if you are applying for the scholarship, enclose your supporting statement and your references. Wow, that's a change. Candidates must upload the following documents with the application: proof that the applicant is a citizen or has refugee status in an eligible Commonwealth country, a copy of a valid passport. Normally, you can't be doing anything internationally if you don't without an international passport. So that is the main ID. You can also get your national identification card. You can just show a proof of ID, but your passport is the main thing. You have to show your full transcripts detailing all higher education qualifications, including to-date transcripts for any courses currently being studied. Do you understand? Okay, with certified translation, if not in English. Do you get it? And the references from at least 2 individuals on institutional letterhead. So if you're going to get reference from your lecturer, it has to be on your university's letterhead. And also remember your statements. CSC will not accept supporting documentation submitted by nominating agencies or outside the online application system. What it means is that you're going to apply to the nominating agency, and you will come to this online portal they have provided here, and then submit your documents. I also want to let you know that I also want to let you know that you can always start the process of application, stop, continue later. It may take you a week or two. Just take your time and apply. So here, new users, returning users. So it means that if you have started this application, you can always come in here to continue. But if you're new, you put your details and then you start. So you see, you save it, or you can go to the next one. Enter the country of which you are a citizen of which you are a citizen or refugee of. Put Nigeria. Next process. Eligibility. By September 23, we hold either a first degree. Yes. Next process. Nominating agency. So in Nigeria, we are going to look for the nominating agencies in Nigeria. So here they are. You have the Commonwealth Disabled People's Forum. This is for people who have disability. You have the Federal Scholarship Board. This is the main nominating agency for Nigerians. If you are in any other country, you find the country's nominating agency. Okay. Then Forum for Women Educationalists. So this is for women. They have special a special forum for women. Okay. And then Nigeria High Achieving Low Income Network. So you can use any of these depending on where you fall. This is the most used one. Is this email correct? Yes. If you have already completed this page, you can click on next. So give name. Of course, I can't be showing people my name. I'm not applying, so I'm not going to fill out these forms. No, I won't fill them. Okay. So these are what you fill, and then you go to the next one. Go to the next one. Go until you get to a place where they ask you to upload your documents. Good. So let's go to the next one. Choosing a university. Now, if you want to choose a university or a course, mind you, Commonwealth provide courses and universities they are affiliated with, the universities they work with. So it would be the right thing to use any of these websites to find universities and courses you may like to. See, the CSS is not responsible for the content of external sites. So if you go externally to go and look for whatever, they are not responsible for anything coming up. So you can use any of these websites: UK Study, Self to Postgraduate Study, a guide to asking the right questions about time to postgraduate. So this is one of the websites you can go to. Open them. They're still giving us news, and then you can hear other people, other students. This one is from this one is a scholar, so you can listen to other people's experiences. It's actually good listening to people's experiences. So let's talk about scholarship and funding. And because you're looking for scholarship, I mean, that's the point you'll be going to. Anyway, so click on any of these sites and choose your course and your university. So completing the application form. Completing the application form, application must be made using this. They keep saying it. List all undergraduate and postgraduate university qualification obtained. List up to 10 publications and prizes. Provide details of employment history and explain how each job is relevant to the program to be undertaken in the UK. Provide a statement on the relevance of previous work experience to the proposed scholarship. List names and positions of 3 references who are qualified, and then provide a development impact statement in 4 parts. In the first part, you should explain development issues. Go through these. Kosi talked about it in the video I mentioned. The outcomes that you aim to achieve, and I'm going to tell you a little bit of this from what I have personally gathered. In this particular site, that is where most of the things where you are judged, okay? Because the Commonwealth scholarship, is aimed at developing the Commonwealth countries. What you write really matters, especially in relation to your work, what you studied, and what you're going to study, and how what you study will help in development of your country. So you need to think, you need to critically think and analyze things. This is where they start. This is part of the selection process. Okay? If no one has told you this, as I am here to tell you. And also, like I've said, Kosi talked about this in the previous video I just showed you. Now let's talk about it. For instance, you studied environmental sanitation, or let's say you studied food safety. These are the kind of courses you see in Commonwealth scholarship. These are the things that help your country develop. So let's say you studied science, any science subject, and then you've worked maybe as a teacher or as a lecturer. Okay, lecturing is teaching, or you have been doing business. Okay, now you want to apply for a Commonwealth scholarship on food safety. First of all, you study science and you have done businesses, or you are teaching. You can relate what you studied, giving you knowledge to be able to work in the outside world. And also remember, they said you should mention the impact whatever course you're studying in the scholarship we make in your country, and also what you yourself have experienced. These are the things you have to put. So you can say that you studied science and then you found out that a lot of people do not know much on this particular thing, and then you started teaching. It can be a motivation for you teaching, and while teaching you understand or you know that food, or while relating with people, try to mix it. Okay, for instance, you are doing business, you are cultivating, you're a farmer. You've realized that most people are malnourished. You can say that people in your school, they are malnourished. You can say that when in the market, or when relating with people, or when you've talked with people, you notice that they don't really know much about food security, or they don't know much about, say it. And also tell them that the knowledge you get, oh God, I think I'm being so passionate. But you understand what I'm saying. Let them link everything. Everything has to be linked. Everything has to show that you are really passionate and interested in this course. Everything has to show that this course will actually help you from things you have seen and experienced. This course will help you really develop your country. And let them know you're going to come back after the studies. Yes, these are the simple things you put, and you make yourself eligible. In fact, you actually get the scholarship. I'm telling you this from my friends' experiences and scholars' experiences. I gathered. I didn't just come to start making this video for nothing. I have a reason for that. And one of the reasons, because 2 years ago, someone tried to apply, someone really very close to me. In fact, I sent the link to the person. He tried to apply, and guess what? He stopped along the line. He wasn't just meeting up. And one of the reasons is because he was not prepared. And that's why I'm making this video, so you can be prepared and see what you're actually going to apply for. Let's continue from the screen. And if you have not subscribed to this place, please remember to subscribe. I beg you, subscribe and share. So you can see they have stated it: development issues at the global, national and local level. I just gave you start with the little thing I said. In the second part, you should explain how you intend to apply your new skill once your scholarship ends. In the third part, you should outline what you expect will change in developing. Just use this piece to write your support statement. You need all this in writing your support statement. Applications can only be accepted through the online system, application system. So, selection process. Applications will be considered according to the following selection criteria: academic merit of the candidates, quality of the plan of study, potential impact on the development of the candidate's home country. So you see, these are basically things you write on your support statement, and this one comes with your credentials. So it's really obvious. Someone with 2-2 and 2-1, we are all called to apply, right? My friend had 2-1 and he got the Commonwealth scholarship, so it doesn't really matter. And for further details, see the Commonwealth Master Scholarship 2023 selection criteria. Okay, let's go to tenure placement. Tenure and placement. Scholarships are tenable at any approved UK university or higher education institute with which the CSS has a part funding agreement. So, and it's usually 1 year. You can go through them. I don't want to take much of our time in this one. Financial assistance. Each scholarship provides approved airfare from your home country to the country and the return. In fact, I'm going to tell you how this is done. You know, when they say someone is a government picking, this is like one of it. You're going to be paid at the rate of £1,236 per month. Like, it's a good money. You're going to be paid that. Remember, you're not paying school fees. You only pay for house rent. And they're going to give you clothing allowance. My guest talked about all these things in the video. You're going to be paid clothing allowance. And you're going to be given money for your thesis. So it's not like you're spending money to write your thesis. No. And if there is any event, Commonwealth event, you're going to be paid like transport and something like that. And if you are coming with your kids or you're a single parent, you're going to be paid. In fact, even if your wife you're coming with someone, you're going to be paid for the person. So for kids, for the first child, you're paid as much as 500 plus for your first child. And also, you don't pay for your flight ticket. All the money you spent for your application, they are usually giving back. Yes, so if you paid money for your TB test, you know, the medical test you do, the money will be refunded. The flight ticket, your application, the money you pay to TLS to do your biometrics, they are all refunded back to you. And how it is done is you'll be asked the closest local airport to you. So if you're in Enugu, for instance, you'll be asked, or if you're in Accra, you'll be asked for the airport really close to you. So they pay for your local flight, and this local flight will take you to the international airport. And the international airport will pick you straight to the airport very close where you are going to in the UK. So if you're going to Belfast, for instance, it will stop you at the airport that is really, okay, let me say if you're going to Queen's University, it will stop you at the airport really close to Queen's University. Or if you're coming to Bournemouth University, for instance, it's going to stop you at Bournemouth Airport. And then they will provide a taxi that will pick you from Bournemouth Airport to your destination. And most times for accommodation, you just have to show that you're a Commonwealth scholar, and most landlords will let you. And you'll be given warm clothing allowance. Like, there's a lot of benefit, and most importantly, you're a Commonwealth scholar for life. Hope this video was helpful. Please, if you're interested, start applying. And remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hope this was really helpful. Please remember to subscribe. I'm going to get you more things and details on how you can go about other scholarships and your journey to relocate to the UK and other things that come with living abroad. And I get people to tell you how they pass through some of these processes. And of course, when you learn from people, you make less mistakes. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.